Alright, what is up, you guys? As you guys just saw, got my wheels off. I'm gonna be changing out my rotors today. My old ones were warped, and I needed new brake pads. They were cracking. They still had some life on them, but they were definitely cracked. And I definitely don't want those, so I picked up a new set of door lashs. These were 40 bucks at AutoZone. They're supposed to be kind of like OEM and have ultra low dust. So I did get new rotors. I got these from AutoZone. They were 52 or something like that each one. So they weren't too expensive. I did need new ones. Today we're going to be installing new rotors, new pads. I'm going to show you guys how to install it. It's a quick and easy. I did do the other side first, not gonna lie, that's why I'm kind of already dirty. I did go do the other side first just to make sure I had all the tools and everything, and it would be smoother when recording. And that's, if you guys are doing YouTube, I suggest you guys do that. It's more easy, more convenient. The other side took me like 2 hours because I kept looking for tools. This side should take me a few minutes. So let's get started on this. You guys are gonna want to turn the brake, or not the brake, the steering wheel the opposite way. There are 4 bolts you need to remove to take off the caliper and the bracket, I guess you could say. So you're gonna need the same bolt. All bolts are the same. It's a 19mm socket. No, I don't have a breaker bar, so I'm gonna do this by hand, or I'm gonna try to at least. If you guys don't have a breaker bar, you guys could use the stick for your jack stand, and I'm pretty sure you guys need jack stands to do this unless you're using ramps. So just like that, you loosened it up. God damn, almost fell. So you're gonna have to loosen this one up and the top one directly above it. This is what's gonna release the caliper, so you guys could change your brakes if you guys are just gonna change your brakes. So once you guys break these, you guys are gonna want to take these off. Clearly, I'm gonna take off this bottom one down here that you can't see on camera. I'm gonna take off this one. I have it so I can loosen it by hand. I'm gonna take off the top one. I have it loosely. I'm gonna tighten both of these. Tighten the bottom one. Just like that, you're done. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, so after that, you're gonna want to put these to the side. Don't want to lose that. And then you're gonna want to take off the caliper. You might have to wiggle it a little bit, or it should just come off. And with this, you're gonna want to avoid letting it dangle by the brake line. So you're just gonna want to put it up here, or if you can't secure it somewhere, you could also use bungee cords and tie it to like the upper control arm. After that, you're gonna want to take off your old brake pads. These did have a decent amount of life on them still, but they were cracked on the other side, and I'm assuming on this side too. So after that, you're gonna want to take these off. You're gonna want to keep these because you're gonna need them in a later step. And then after this, you could go ahead and loosen these bolts up, which holds onto this. So let me do that real quick. You're gonna want to use your little makeshift breaker bar. Loosen this up. And then there's one directly above it that's close to the brake line. So it might be a little hard to get it. You might have to move the brake line, but luckily I don't have to. You're just gonna want to loosen this up. Rip headphone users. You're gonna want to loosen this up. Now you can loosen these up by hand. There is one here and one directly above it right here. You're just gonna want to loosen them by hand. After you got them loose, both the bottom and the top, you're gonna want to put these somewhere safe. You want to put them off to the side on the floor, wherever you prefer. What you're going to do after is just remove this. This is what holds the brake pads in. And as simple as that, you're just going to want to pull off the rotor. Put this somewhere. Actually, let me show you guys what. So, you guys clearly can't feel it, but you guys could see right there with the reflection, you guys could see there is like a change of tone. That is where, well, it's not smooth anymore. That's basically what it is. It's not smooth, so it's warped. You could get these sanded. I don't know if it's necessarily called sanding. I know that they sand it. It's a machine that has a metal blade and it kind of just smoothens it out. I don't know if mine necessarily have enough metal still to do that. And anyways, I was going to want to change them, so I went with new ones, but you can't save money like that. I think it's only like $25, $30. So you would be saving like 70, 80 bucks there. So this is an extra step. You don't have to do this, but it is good to do it so your new rotors don't get rusted onto the hub assembly. So you're going to want to just use a wire brush and some 180 to 400 grit sandpaper. Like I said, you don't have to do this, but this is something you should do. Before you guys install your new rotors, you're gonna want to wipe them down just to take off any oils that come from the factory or wherever they're made. I want to do this. You're gonna want to do the back too. You're gonna have to clean them again because you kind of gotta touch. This is the outside. Simple as that. Open your box. When you get, well, these specific brakes at least, these come with new, I guess it would be kind of like brackets. New brackets. So you're gonna want to take out the old ones, which is here. Let me get a little bit closer. And here, you're gonna want to memorize how you took them off, so you don't have trouble putting them back on. Yes, I am sick. Just gonna want to step on the new ones. So there's that one. And here's this one. This one and this one are on. So you're just gonna want to put this on here. You're gonna want to have your bolts ready. You're gonna want to line it up the best you can. And put the bolt back on. Brake pads out, and as you can see, these definitely still had life on them, but as you could, I don't know if you could really see it, there's a crack right about here, right here, but you guys can see the difference in size. So you're just gonna want to pop them in to these little cracks that they're in. You're going to want to do it evenly, if not it's not going to go in. So you're going to want to do the top and the bottom at the same time. Top, bottom, bam. Alright, so that's how you put on the brake pads. There you got a nice meaty brakes. So remember I had told you guys have to keep your old brake pads. Alright, so this is where they come in hand. Alright, so let me Alright, you guys could see that these are they decompressed, I guess. So you're gonna have to compress the brakes so you could slip them over these, because these are nice and meaty. So you're just gonna want to put this here. You could use I don't know what these are called in English, but pinzas in Spanish. But these aren't wide enough to go around, so I'm just gonna use a clamp. So what you're gonna want to do is just clamp it around. You want to loosen it up, and you guys could see, maybe you guys could see that right there. It's slowly compressing, and you're gonna want to do this until they're fully compressed. So you could see they're still going. And don't worry, you have to do this. So you're gonna want to take it off and do the other side now. Alright, you guys, that's gonna do it for this video. The truck seems to be perfectly fine. Anyways, I'm gonna have to go over everything because I am gonna be painting my calipers in the next video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, or found it any type of way informative and found that I helped you, leave a like, subscribe, and if you didn't, let me know what I could do to make you guys like these videos or make them more interesting for you guys. But I'll see you guys in the next video later.